welcome to or welcome back to Take 5 with Kiki. We're going to take about 5 minutes to work on our wrists today. Wrist flexibility, wrist strength a little bit. One of the top things I get asked about in yoga specifically is what feels like weak wrists, because you do have to put weight on your wrists when you're doing yoga poses. But I also feel like it's really applicable to people who are texting or on computers or picking up children or cooking or driving in traffic. We do a lot of things with our hands that are very repetitive motions. So just to have a little bit of wider range of motion in the wrists is important. So we're going to explore a little bit of that today. Everything that I do can be built on, of course. So maybe you take some of these stretches back to your desk and you kind of start exploring more angles of your wrists, and that would be awesome. I hope to hear about it. So today we're gonna sit. I'm up on my bend yoga block again. You are welcome to find a little cushion or pillow or something, and just make sure that your spine can be tall and upright and that you're not slouching, so that we don't even have to think about our posture, because we're just here for the wrists today. So we're going to gently start by bringing the hands in front of you and interlacing your hands, and just be soft in your palms, kind of like you maybe were holding something a little bit fragile in between your hands, so don't squeeze them together so much. And just roll your wrist gently. And maybe this starts as a really micro, small movement. There are those ball things that you can roll, and they work out your wrist, and it's all like centrifugal motion. So I kind of feel like this is a little bit of an organic way to do that, and gently go the other way. One of the ways definitely feels funkier. This one's mine. And then gently separate the hands and start to roll the wrists out. So from the center out. And your fingers can be soft, whatever feels good. And just notice the range of motion that your wrists have today. And maybe one feels better or more loose than the other, more supported. And then gently the other way. This reminds me of hula dancing. I've never hula danced, but that reminds me. This kind of motion. So roll the wrists in like waves. Good. Soft wrists. Good. And then gently send the arms out to either side and start to create flashlights with your hands. So it's like you're really extending energy out of your arms. My elbows are soft, so this isn't like a stiff motion. It's a soft motion, but it's a strong one with my fingers and my wrists. So this is our little tiny bit of strength here. Start to flashlight all the way up so that your arms end up next to each other overhead. Just a little stretch along the side body, still making those flashlights. Come on back. Hands are out to the left and right. And then gently bring the hands in front of you. Keep flashlighting. Good. And then slow it down so that it's really intentional. So you're squeezing your fingers to your palms and then stretching, and then squeezing and then stretching. Again, my neck is soft, my shoulders are soft, my elbows are soft. My fingers are intense right now. Press away and then clench the fists. And then the next time you clench, stay there and start to turn the palms towards each other and then up towards the sky, but your fists are clenched. And then start to lift your knuckles up towards the sky. So you're really stretching the outside of the hand, the top of the hand, and also the outside top of your forearm and your wrist, moving into the forearm towards your elbow. Relax in the shoulders and the upper body. Take another breath here. Good, and then gently let that unfurl. Like, see if you can do it slow motion. Good. And then start to turn the hands towards me, like you're showing me something that you drew on your hands. And this time really press the palms away. Like you're imagining pressing into my hands or onto the wall. Just really press away. And think about being broad in the collarbones too, so you're not squeezing your shoulders at all. Everything else is relaxed. Good. Nice. Just expanding through those fingers, opening it up. Nice. And then gently release that. Let the hands release for a moment, and then bring the palms in a prayer position in front of your face and your elbows towards each other too, around your waist. So if your elbows don't touch, that's okay. We just want the energy to be moving towards each other. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, start to separate the elbows left to right as your hands come down towards your sternum, towards your waist, still pressing towards each other. So press those palms towards each other. Inhale, reverse, bring the hands back up, still pressing. I'm really pressing in between my hands as the elbows come closer to each other. And exhale the other way. Nice. And then inhale back up. Good. And this time, releasing the hands out in front. Exhale, elbows are still pressing. Good. And then inhale here. And exhale, elbows come wide, hands come towards the body. So the fingers are pointing away, but pull the wrists towards the body. And take one more like that. Inhale, arms out. Elbows come together. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, elbows away. Press the hands together. Bring the heels of the hands towards the body. Good. Inhale and away. Exhale, release the hands down by your sides. Take one last big inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Stretch along the sides of the body. And then exhale, face the palms away from each other and start to press the air all the way out as you release your hands by your sides. Let everything release. Thank you so much for being here with me today for wrist therapy. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.